Hello. A question I get asked from time to time is, how long do you tap for? And the unhelpful answer is, it depends. And it depends on what you're trying to achieve. So baseline is some tapping is always better than no tapping. So that's the baseline. And if, for example, you want to do a little bit of tapping at the start of the day, that's a great thing to do in terms of good mental hygiene. It helps to clear the energy blockages, gets everything back into place, and can really set you up for the day. So that's kind of at that level. So I think 5 minutes maybe at the start of the day or at the end of the day in terms of good mental hygiene, fantastic thing to do. However, if there's something a little bit more thorny that you want to work on, so you have a slightly more complicated issue, well, then it doesn't really matter how long you tap for, it's actually what you tap on. So you could actually end up tapping for 2 hours and going round and round in circles and not feeling any better. And usually when that happens, it means that you are not being specific enough. So say, for example, you say something like, I'm completely fed up, really, really fed up. That's a very general statement. And what we want to do is try to narrow it down. So what exactly are you fed up about? Is it your relationship? Is it something to do with your family? Something to do with friends? Or is it something to do with your work? So what exactly? Try and narrow it down. So I'm going to keep it simple and say, for example, it's your work. It's something to do with your work. So what exactly is it about your work? Is it the commute? Is it working from home? Or maybe it's some kind of a difficulty with a colleague. So again, just trying to be a little bit more specific, it's a difficulty with the colleague. So maybe something has happened with them. So if there is a particular event with this colleague, try and replay it in your mind and stop at each point of the story and say, okay, how do I feel at this point of the story? What's the emotion? Tap on the emotion, even though I feel sad because, or even though I feel angry because he or she said this, tap on that and then around the body and keep on doing that until the intensity goes down to 0. And then go back and play the story again and keep on doing that until you can tell the story and it's just completely fine. It's just something that happened. So it's not how long you tap for, it's actually what you tap on. And usually if tapping is not working, it means you are not being specific enough. So the more specific you are, the more effective it's going to be. So any questions, please let me know. You can contact me or leave a comment. Good to talk to you. Bye.